Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy. Today we're taking a look at another Beast Wars figure. This was kindly donated to me for the video by one Pterosaur. Y'all know who you are. Really interesting looking figure. Not very rarely seen. Until I'd seen it in Pterosaur's collection, I had never seen it before anywhere else. So kind of cool to see this guy. This is one of the only Transformers that I know of, or that I've dealt with, that transforms in the flip fashion, so to speak, where you turn the whole body upside down to make him into his robot mode. This is, of course, is his alt mode, his monkey mode, if you will. Look at that, we got some nice, soon to be shattered into pieces gold plastic. I'm not sure if that's that type of gold plastic. Suffering from the infamous gold rot, gold degradation. But there he is. This is Transformers Beast Wars Transmetals 2, OptimusMinor. Little known fact, he is a clone of the Optimus Primal line. He was made to be a clone. This was released in 1998. And I don't know how many Trekkies we have out there, but this head mold, when he's in monkey form, is very reminiscent of one of the characters on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I think it was Deep Space Nine. I might be wrong. And he's got a nice little tail / weapon there on the back that plugs into his business in the back there. And let's get right into it. Thank you for coming back to the channel, folks. Let's get into this transformation. The first thing we're going to do is take off this lovely tail weapon and gently put it over there. Then I think some of the things we want to do is we want to pull this head forward and just bring it out straight out here for now so it's out of the way. We're going to straighten these arms. They're arms now, they're going to be legs in a moment. And then we're going to turn these legs so that this thigh piece, oh, you know what? I don't want to skip that maximals crystal. You've been maximized. So we want to take a look at that real quick. So you're going to flip these legs so that this thigh piece is pointing down or up, as the case might be when we finish this transformation. Come on. Let's go the other way. And turn that around like so. Then this enables you to flip it over, slide this chest piece up, which, I mean, now it becomes his chest piece, we'll say. And is it? Or did we go down this way? I think we might go down this way. Nope, that's right. Slide it up, and then you're going to take these used to be arms and make them into feet. So we're just going to turn them so that this is facing sideways like that, so you can see that front. And we're going to fold this leg up, this foot now up. And the same on the other side. Bring it down. Be very careful with other people's donated things. I'm always totally shook that something's going to happen, but that is me wanting to be careful. Okay, so interesting, the difference in molding on the front of these legs. Let's see if you can get a shot of that. Both legs look completely different, and or forearms as they were a moment ago. So that's kind of cool. That distinct type of deco. And then we're going to go back to the head, and you just split this helmet, we'll say, monkey helmet. And you want to just, there's no real way to do this. You just want to kind of turn these, you want to keep them in, but anyway, let's try that again. Okay, so that has decided to come loose. And there, now you're going to be on, because I said so. And then we're going to try to turn this thing. This separated mask part is a very finicky part of the transformation. I've promised I'm going to try to be less vocal about whether I like things or not. I'm going to try. So there's his head. Then you're just going to flip this up and into the middle here, just like that. And that allows you to start making these into arms. So you're just going to turn that like this, 90 degrees, bring this arm down, and flap his hand there, and turn it down like this as well. Now, these hands, I'm going to show you this now, / forearms also separate. And again, we're going to go to a different genre here for a moment and talk about Star Wars. There's a character named General Grievous who has a whole bunch of hands, and they spin around real fast and slap the living hell out of you. So we're going to call this his Cyclone Slap position. And I just wanted to show that so that y'all can see that. The ability for these arms the ability for these arms to separate like that also gives the hands a little bit more articulation, because of course they separate right in the middle of the hands. And that is pretty much the transformation. There you go. Here he is. That is OptimusMinor. Also, little known fact, one of the reasons he's called OptimusMinor is because he is 14 years old. There's his weapon. Let's give him his weapon. And let's find a nice size comparison, shall we? Let's move that camera a little. And so for the size comparison, we're going to use this Autobot tin that came with a bunch of weird candies in it. I mentioned this to a friend the other day, so just wanted to prove to him that indeed I have it. And there it is. He's about the same size as this tin. So, I mean, the figure's about 3.5 to 4 inches tall, very close to a core class size, just above a core class size. And there's your size comparison. And just because I got a... Oh, there's also an Optimus Prime arm in there. So there you go. Size comparison achieved. Let's take a look at the bot. In robot mode, there he is. He's got some really nice accenting on the front. I do like the way this figure looks. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm starting to slowly lose my bias towards... Look at those big hands. Yeesh, that would be a slap and a half. My bias towards Beast Wars figures, I'm slowly starting to gain a respect for them at least, and like them a little bit, which is kind of cool. I think one of the best things you can be in life is open-minded. And I think one of the funnest things that can happen to you is that something you didn't like, you learn to like. And so that's cool. So this head is kind of cool. We'll talk about that for a minute. Very reminiscent of Prime's head. You can see that emblem in the middle of his forehead there, as well as the little antennae, hallmark Optimus Prime antennae on the side. And another fact about this guy is he was always super aggro, very pissed off, angry all the time. And that head sculpt looks angry. He looks choked. So this is the back and forth channel. We're going to go from forth to back and change him again. So just like we did before, we're going to move these arms and legs to their up position. I'm just going to flip these legs so that that armor is pointing down like it was, just for some consistency within the video. We're going to flip this head back and rebuild this other head, his monkey face. So we're going to do that. I think I just learned that if you turn this head slightly towards the direction of the mask, that it wants to swing around a little bit easier, and no sooner had I said that than now it's not doing that. So anyway, oh, he's turned all the way to the side. Let's get in there and turn that head forward. Great. And there's a couple little pegs there that meet. Snap that together, and there you go. Now he's got a giant monkey head. So we're going to leave that there. And now coming to the opposite side. And flipping this way. Yeah, this way. We're going to now make these hands some sweet old... Oh, we're going to lift this whole gold assembly up like that. So you just slide it up. We can move this head kind of into its place. And it is kind of like in a position where it's kind of forward and looking down. That is very normal. No need to be alarmed. We're going to bring this leg down, spin this forward. Nope, spin it this way so that you've got this facing forward. And then turn the calf per se. So let's do the same on the other side. Let's rotate this like so. And then rotate this. Nope, rotate it like it was already in the right position. Well, how do you like me now? And then flip up that foot as well. Make sure these are all nice and compacted, squeezed, and then get these arms out so that he can grab you with these big old mitts. Big old mitts. In the push-up position, we'll call it. And then we're going to squeeze these feet somewhat. And there you go. I'm going to put his tail into his buttocks. I don't know why, but I prefer it out to his right for some reason or another. And he gets obligatory stacks on stacks on stacks duty. There he is. Transformers Beast Wars Transmetal 2 OptimusMinor. Minor. This was a pretty simple and fun transformation. I like the way he flips from upside down to right side up for the transformation. Pretty cool. Folks, thank you for coming back to the channel. Slide that thumb down to the like button. Throw one on for me, please. It helps so much, as I say in every video. Subscribe to the channel. Crush that notification bell so that when I do my next video, you're the first person to get it so you can see it and it can brighten your day. And what else? Comment downstairs. Anybody who guesses what Transformer I'm going to do next, I reply to all my comments personally, and there will be a prize that would be sent out to that individual compliments of the Back and Forth channel and myself, Secret Guy. So please do that. Folks, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, wonderful day, wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. If you haven't been told recently, love ya, Secret Guy, out.